All right, so the last thing we're going to talk about then is one more focus.
Absolutely.
The Gentoo Focus. So we got to recap what we did on this last live stream, and it wasn't a whole heck of a lot, and it was extremely surprising because
that was a good thing that we didn't do a whole heck of a lot because we'd done a whole bunch of prep work before that.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was, right? Like all that prep work was front loaded, and so we had selected in a previous live stream, we had selected the Gnome profile, which prepped our system. I was unprepared for this. I thought it was going to do the whole Gnome thing. It didn't do the whole Gnome thing. So, but it prepped our system for Gnome, gave us a few extra flags to throw in there. And then in this last live stream, so our current situation is now that we installed Gnome-based Gnome, which is the Gnome package, the meta package that brings in all the Gnome bits, and compiled all that. And in this last live stream, all we really did was we wired it up. Now, Dan, you were pretty convinced that I could just start it up.
I was close. I wasn't even looking at the pages. I was just kind of like, let's give it a try, see what happens. And it was close. Like we were really close.
I was skeptical, but I was like, you know what? Maybe it does. Maybe when you do the meta package, it does do a couple of little, but then it's Gentoo, and it doesn't really do a couple of little anythings.
But it was probably a good thing to reboot anyway.
Yeah. So we rebooted, and really all we did was enable a couple of services on startup.
I think we just enabled the display manager, or GDM.
Yeah.
And then maybe another thing or two, and it was kind of there.
That was pretty much it. It
was anticlimactic, but exciting nonetheless.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a whole lot more involved than that. So, after the live stream, I kind of lamented not doing something cool like EIX, which had been recommended.
That has been mentioned, yes.
Yeah, by Joshua in Discord. He mentioned using EIX, which gives you much more in-depth search capabilities.
It does, yes.
And it seemed like it would also kind of take over updating and maintaining capabilities. I need to read more because I haven't had a whole lot of time myself. I know. Well, he had only mentioned the fact that it would make searching easier, but then I started digging in, and I'm like, but this
That's a pretty cool
more.
Tool. Yeah, no, it is a cool tool.
Yeah. So I don't think it will like go out and like if you want to merge new things, if you want to add new things to your system, I don't think it wants to do that. Yeah. But it'll certainly maintain the packages that you have there, which is really, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody that's listening to this and actually has Gentoo experience, but I'm pretty sure EIX will help you search for new stuff, and it will maintain what's already there. And yeah, so I was kind of sad that I didn't prep that a little bit better.
We'll save that for the next live stream, though.
Well, so I want to split the time. So now looking forward a little bit, now that we have... Oh, by the way, we do have a fully functioning Gnome desktop now, which is really cool. And if you watch the live stream, you'll watch me crush the computer playing Connect 4. Because apparently that's part of the meta package you install, or when you bring in that meta package, you bring in Connect 4. And I mean...
Yeah, you did pretty great. Yeah, I mean, you took it deep into the game, and it was real close, right down to the wire, and then
it sure was.
Then you pulled it out at the end. Yeah,
I wasn't sure, but man, sure won at the end. So looking forward, I think I kind of want to split my time. I want you had mentioned keeping the VM and using it as a bit of a test bed to kind of make sure that I don't do anything dumb like I'm very prone to do. So. What I think I want to do on this next live stream, I need to figure out how to get this guy, this T450S, hooked up so that I think I might just SSH into it, kind of like I did the VM, at least at the beginning.
Fair. Sure, yeah.
To get it kind of figured out, started up, some of the packages compiling and everything early on. But after that, I think I'm going to have to figure out a way to get that screen into here, and I think I can do that already. I have a video capture card, but I think it comes up as a webcam and it gives me some issues. So I'll figure that out. I've got like, let me see. Oh, crap. No, I only have a week. All right. So I'm going to try and figure that out. Lots of time.
I joke because I'm in the same boat you are.
I know. Every time we come together for this show, it's like, all right, what are we missing? So yeah, but I'm gonna get that done. Try to get that done. We might have to do that live, and that will be also fun.
Exactly. These are the things you get when you come to the live stream.
Yeah, you really get hit in the face with how unprepared I can possibly be.
Flailing around a little bit, but we end up chattering about a whole bunch of stuff with everybody.
You're right.
It's a good time.
That's what happened this last live stream. We got all the Gentoo stuff out of the way, and without anything to talk about Gentoo, we just talked. And I think
there was plenty.
That's probably what the show is really about anyway.
Absolutely.
So that's something to look forward to. More Gentoo on the next live stream. More Gentoo in between. A little bit of faffing and fiddling with this laptop to make sure that I can actually get it up on the stream in the first place. But this Gentoo thing ain't stopping anytime soon. We're gonna do a little bit of EIX figuring out on the VM. We're gonna do the preliminary work on the laptop, and hopefully don't blow away my Endeavor install.
So dual booting, even better.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna mess up, Dan. I have a feeling.
Well, I mean, backups. That's the key.
What now? I don't have those.
Oh, okay.
Mistakes.